There you go. And give me just a minute, and I'll be right back with all your stuff, all right?
All right, cool. Appreciate you.
Yeah, buddy.
Spent a whopping $2,009 today. All right, so this is $2,000 worth of stuff right here. We got our airbags, we got our brake shoes, and then we have our suspension. This is our shock absorbers. Shock absorbers for the back. These are the shock absorbers for the back, and then these are the shock absorbers for the cab, for the actual cabin itself, for the actual sleeper. Alright, so we got my man Ricardo out here, right? His short name is Rico. This is his truck. When he pulled up, I thought he was literally my pops. Literally, his truck looks just like my pops' truck. I literally thought it was my pops, but that's his truck, and then you see our trucks over here. My dad's on the road currently right now, so I'm doing this by myself with Rico. But he said it's not gonna take that long, so we're gonna see what he's got. It looks like it's gonna take a lot of work, but it may not even take that much work. He said 2 hours. You said 2 hours, right?
It look like. I hope so. No, we have no screw problem.
Let him get to it, and hopefully when everything is off, you know, we're gonna see how long it takes. I don't think it should take that long, but we're gonna let him get to it right quick.
Counting these commas, we run it up. All of these hoes, they won't come with us. Sipping that dirty, she getting her slap. Staying high, now she living the dreams. On her pants, Magellan on me. Jolly Ranchers mixed it up with the lean. Johnny Dang, all my diamonds on fleek. Pop me a perk, she think I'm a geek.
They got on. You say 800 or something?
On the miles?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like 800K.
Mm-hmm. So it looks very good.
Okay.
Gonna start till I'm rich. Getting this money like money, Mitch. Promise again that I never switch. Yeah.
That was simple. And so, what exactly are you doing to it right now?
I just put the gasket back on the cover.
So this is the new one?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. And you cleaned it out before you put it up there, or what's the process of doing this?
Well, I clean the cover, whatever I the gasket going. Then I just put the screw back in here. It clip the gasket to hold me to put it easy. With that lip right here.
Mm-hmm.
To make it easy to get deep.
My game, man, we really work. And it be work. Nobody stopping me. Yeah, hey.
Well, you have to move the freaking tank a little bit better.
Got to move the tank a little bit?
Yeah. So I have to loosen it up more to get loose. To move it.
Be real, some of y'all probably like, man, Benny, how come you not touching none of the stuff yourself? I mean, to be honest, watching him do it, I'm learning so much just by watching him do it. And like my dad always says, let the professionals be the professionals. I'm learning. I don't know nothing about these trucks, but it's exciting to see this and just the easiness of how easy it really is. It's really not that hard of a job, to be honest, if you know what you're doing and you got the right tools to do it. Looks about right? So it's gonna go right here?
Yep, behind. It's a plate. Behind the plate.
So what you gotta do? You gotta take the battery off or something, or?
I want to plug the other ground side. You know, in case we move some wires, touch something we don't have to touch. There's the ground.
Turn that up.
Counting these commas, we run it up. All of these hoes, they won't come with us.
What do you, how do you feel about it? Like, does it look good or?
Well, I feel like we're gonna stop a lot, but I probably see like a little O-rings for a harness, like oil pressure, thing like this, like a little ring.
Yeah.
It's leaking, but I can't say that yet because I gotta stop the main leaking from the top. So when we stop that, we see what's going on exactly. But the main thing came from here.
There's a lot of gunk up there. Is that normal?
No, that came from the top.
Came from the top?
Oil can.
Right.
When the cover gasket was leaking, you see there, you can see how it come up from the top. You see how everything comes from the top. Because here is no wrong oil, that's air.
Okay.
That's airflow.
Okay.
Airflow is the one cool down the ECM. On this case. In some cases, a few. Well, in this case, it's the airflow from the intake. That's a part of the intake on the. So somehow the way the oil came down from the gasket,
Yeah.
it penetrated to the gasket and going back through to the intake. You see here, look, the intake inside is wet. That oil, you see, oil. It's sucking that from that gasket. We get that clean.
So once we get it clean, we'll see.
Exactly.
Okay, I get it.
So we have to stop that main thing first because everything comes from the top by gravity. You know, we have to stop the top first. You know, to make sure everything down here is
and then we'll continue going.
Yeah.
So what I was asking my pop was, do you think, what people say, a whole end frame? You think you need a? Do you think we need
the
it?
front cover?
Yeah.
Or
the whole end frame, the whole overhaul.
Overhaul?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't see no symptom. I don't see no coolant oil. I don't see nothing like that. The other day when we started off, it don't smoke like that. He said, I asked you, Daddy, about how to spend coolant. You don't say you don't spend no coolant. So we don't see that kind of symptom.
You don't need it.
We don't have to talk about that yet. We don't have that symptom.
Okay.
Well, the monitor, look, it can be closed.
Right.
But we don't have any symptoms. The only problem we got is a little leak coming inside to the driver's side.
Okay. Okay.
You know, and then
so once we put those up, we'll just see if we got any more.
Try to stop the leak. And if no more leak, I think we're gonna be fine for make that money back.
Yeah. Yeah, gonna make that money back for real.
These commas, we run it up. All of these hoes, they won't come with us. Sipping that dirty, she getting real sloppy. Staying high, now she living the dreams.
I'm glad to actually be able to have him here and help us with this because, he has so much knowledge about it. He's been working on trucks for the past 20 years. But Ricardo, aka Rico, he's really doing this thing, man. I really appreciate him for that because I don't know nothing about doing nothing with no semi-truck yet. And I'm trying to learn because I'm about to be in a position where I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to. But that is definitely cool to see him actually do that firsthand. And what he was saying was, when it comes to the leaks, we want to, he wants to take care of the top part, which is the head gasket, and then the ECM gasket as well. So that way we can go and eliminate those as our problems, and then see if we have any more leaks within the motor. Now, if we have any more leaks, then we'll go to those parts. But he believes that we don't need no M-frame, or what is it? We don't need a full overhaul because for 800-something thousand miles, he's looking at all the components. He says your components are pretty good. If you're not blowing white smoke, or if your coolant is, he said something about the coolant. If any of those things are not going on, then he says that you're in a pretty good shape. So he said for 800,000 miles, you got a pretty good truck for 800,000 miles on it.
Somehow, this is not much to me.
So it doesn't look right or something, or?
Yeah, the hole, you see that hole over here. So we got these two holes over here in the bottom. You see that thing? Should be good like. You see the design for this?
Yeah, it's supposed to be cut out.
No, it's cut off and then it's square. This one is like a 45. See? This one was like. Funny thing is, this one was. I can remember the computer was like this. And this thing right here.
I was just asking him the difference between this one right here, where you look at this edge, and then this one right here is just it's perfectly square. So.
He don't mean
But he said it's not gonna make a difference. This right here is not gonna make a difference.
What we need is seal here and here, but the very important part is this right here.
Right.
That seal, we need that seal right there, because that's the one going to seal the intake. That was the oil going. You just looking here. You see how even is here? That was the oil going through to the intake. Anything I don't like to call this, because it's already got the seal over here. You see?
What Rico is saying is that with the ECM plate, that I want to make sure I'm saying this right. I think I got it for the most part. The seal itself, the guy who had the truck before, he did it a certain way. I guess you can say he customized the seal. And the seal that we got from Peterbilt the other day doesn't look at nothing at all. As you saw, it looks nothing at all like it. So he has to cut it himself and try to figure a way to make that seal match with the actual I guess the intake. I'm trying to learn these terms, just bear with me. But he said he's got to match up with the actual thing that's on the truck. But he also wants to know, why did they do it like that? Like, you know, what was the reasoning behind doing it like that? So yeah, you know, I guess life of a mechanic when you're working on your stuff yourself. So you gotta learn, gotta wing it, I guess. Alright, y'all, so with that problem we were talking about, we can't fix it. I have to go to Peterbilt and actually go get that piece that I need to go get. So I'm gonna get that piece I need to go get, and then we're gonna come back tomorrow and get to it. But it's just something that, you know, the guy that we bought it from, he probably fabricated himself, which is not a problem. We just gotta go with what he did. Got a couple things that we want to do too. Also, we're changing out these seats. I've already priced out some decent seats for this. About $800 for some seats. I'm not gonna spend that much money on those seats. Man, I ain't gonna lie, being in this truck feels so good. Like, just looking up here and then knowing that I'm gonna put the refrigerator, I know y'all can't really see it, but put a fridge right there and everything, man. I'm gonna get new curtains, and you know, I'll probably design some dust in here. God damn. We are here at Peterbilt, and I just wanted to show y'all, man. Look at that truck right there. Let me get a close-up shot of it right quick, man. Hold on, let me put all my stuff up so we can get a close-up shot of the actual truck. Cause I gotta figure out how they do it like that. The low-profile tires, everything's just low-profile, man. I love it. That looks, woo-wee. Look at that. Look at that guy right. Look at that guy right there. This, I don't know if it's brand new. I would say it's brand new. Yeah, it's brand new. It's still got the wrapping on it. It's still got the wrapping on it. This thing brand spanking new, man. I can't do lime green though. That ain't me. That ain't my swag. That ain't me. That's nice though, but that ain't me. This me. Yes, no, this one new too now. This one's bigger though. Look at it. It's bigger. I don't know. I gotta understand what these tires mean and how they set up. The tank's bigger. Yeah, this is it right here, boss. The tank's bigger, the wheels are bigger. Everything's just bigger on it, man. That's what she said.
Maybe Cummins sent one? That's weird.
Alright.
There you go. And give me just a minute, and I'll be right back with all your stuff, all right?
Alright, cool. Appreciate you.
Yeah, buddy.
Alright, man. I ain't even gonna cap. We just spent a whopping... We spent a good little bit of money. Alright, let me see if I can show y'all how much we spent. Sorry for the truck. So we spent a whopping $2,009 today. But with the shoes, he was explaining with the shoes, the actual shoes for your brake pads. When you return your used ones, you get money back. So I think you get like $43 back. So I got like 5 of those. So we're gonna get like, I think it's like $210 or something like that back. About $200 some back. But yeah, $2,000. Hopefully we get starting to put it together, man. Like I said, starting to dump money into it. I told y'all it was gonna happen. All right, so this is $2,000 worth of stuff right here. We got our airbags, we got our brake shoes, and then we have our suspension. This is our shock absorbers for the back. These are the shock absorbers for the back, and then these are the shock absorbers for the cab, for the actual cabin itself, for the actual sleeper.
Peterbilt of Atlanta.
Hey, how you doing? I'm trying to get connected over to Kennesaw with parts.
One moment.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling Peterbilt of Atlanta. Thank you for calling Peterbilt of Atlanta. Offering the...
Oh, you guys do have that part for me now? It's in?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Also, are you looking at it right now?
Looking at what?
The actual physical part?
No, I'm not at that location.
Oh, okay, not okay. Thank you. I forgot that Peterbilt be they got like one big old thing, and then they branch you off to the different facilities like Kennesaw. Then you got the one in Jackson. Then they got one more, but I always find that weird. But he says the part's there. I wish I can call Kennesaw Peterbilt directly, but you can't. So I'll go pull up over there in a minute and go pick up that part. So you want to tag along, babe? Or you gonna stay here?
I'm gonna stay here.
She's mad at me right now. She's a little mad at me right now. She's a little upset. Yeah, she's a little upset. Yeah. You mad at me?
No.
She is.
I have things to do.
She's mad. She's mad. Okay. Love you.
Love you too.
Hey, what's up, guys? We at Peterbilt right now. I just met one of our hot squad. Go ahead and give something, man. Give me something.
What's up, Bennii? This your boy Tim, man. I just wanted to holler at you, man. Tell you congratulations, much success to you, and keep them wheels rolling.
Appreciate that, man. He said he's gonna be joining the Hot Shot gang soon. So hopefully, how long where you trying to get into the game though? I mean, I know you're trying to get everything that works, but what's your goal?
Hey, just get out here and grind hard, and eventually possibly get me a semi maybe later on.
Okay.
Whatever, but you know, gotta start somewhere, gotta crawl for a walk.
Now, when you say you used to work at Peterbilt, you used to mechanic or just what?
No, I was a delivery driver here.
Oh, delivery driver. Okay, you used to transport. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, man. Nice meeting you, though, man.
Nice meeting you too, man.
Appreciate you, man.
All right.
He just saw my truck, and he was like, oh, man, I just found your channel the other day, and he was like, what a coincidence, and he just pulled up on me. So I thought that was pretty cool. Don't be afraid to say, hey, if y'all ever meet me out there. Don't just walk up on me, though. I think he did it respectfully. He saw me, he waited for me to come out the truck, and then he said, yo, Bennii. You know, do it like that. Don't just walk up on me. You know, I'm from Atlanta, you know what I mean?
Print sign that for me.
Piece right quick. So this goes to the ECM plate. This is your gasket for the ECM plate. And y'all, like I said before, this is the thing that we're trying to get sorted out. So what it is, apparently, which y'all gonna say, oh, y'all don't really know what y'all doing. And I remember, I think the motor was swapped out in that Peterbilt, which I know for a fact it was swapped out. I think that's a 2003 Peterbilt Cummins motor, or the Cummins ISX, if I'm correct. If I'm correct, I think we need to call that dude from North Dakota, make sure we get all the information right before we continue this. But he thought it was a 2007 Peterbilt Cummins motor, and that might be the difference between the two. So that's why it's been such a hassle going back and forth. And I should have mentioned that, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I'm running errands, and my dad has more of the knowledge than I do with the truck, and I'm just learning everything right now as we go. But yeah, that's the reason for the whole hiccup right now, you know, with everything.
Counting these commas, we run it up. All of these hoes, they won't come with us. Sipping that dirty, she getting real sloppy. Staying high, now she living the dreams. On the pants, Magellan on me. Jolly Ranchers mix it up with the lean. Johnny Dang, all my diamonds on fleek. Pop me a perk and she think I'm a geek. Hot in that land, why you looking at me? Counting this money, you ain't on my team. Setting a plot, we running through schemes. Hundreds on hundreds on hundreds. I want me a million, I ain't gon' stop till I'm rich. Getting this money like Money Mitch.